How you doing? Welcome to Streaming Coffee Shop and the Shamrock Tea Room. And welcome to our YouTube channel. We've got a special guest today. You've probably seen him in some of the videos that we put up. And if you don't see him, more than likely you probably hear him because he's kind of like the bass. He's kind of like with the bass. The bass kind of adds to the music and brings a little more harmony with it. Virgil here with his lap harp. He kind of brings more oomph to the group.
I make some noise.
Yeah, he makes noise. Anyway, like I was saying, this is Virgil. Virgil, what's your last name?
Adams.
This is Virgil Adams, and Virgil, he plays the laptop.
Auto harp.
Auto harp. Some people call it a lap harp.
Lap harp, because they used to play it back in the old days. They used to play it like that.
Okay.
So they called it a lap harp.
Yeah, lap harp. Now, before I get into the lap harp, as you can tell, Virgil's probably been around for a while. Virgil, how young are you, Virgil?
I'll be 66 in September.
66.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. How long have you been in the gas here?
About 3 years.
About 3 years?
Yeah.
Where do you originally come from?
Well, I'm originally from Ohio, and then I lived in Southern California, Florida, South Carolina, and now Virginia.
Wow. He's been all over. So what brought you to the Dallas?
Some friends of mine have a house up here, and I came up with them and visited a few times and got hooked up into the music and the people and had to buy a house here. So
well, that's great.
Spend almost all my time here. I really enjoy it.
Well, how long have you been playing the auto harp?
About 3 years. When I first got here is when I first started. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what made you choose that? Whether it was guitar, fiddle?
Well, they don't hurt your fingers. You can push the buttons all day and you don't get calluses. So.
Of course, you don't use those things over there, the picks, the special.
Right, the picks on the strings, and then you push the buttons for the chords.
And it's pretty simple. Now, what the auto harp? What key is it set up for?
This one's set up for G, D, and A. I have another one that's set up for F, C, and I have another one set up for A, E, but this is the one I use the most.
Yeah.
And it works for almost all the jam music is in G,
pretty
D,
much
or A.
what you see here is the old time stuff. I guess it'd be a little different if you went in the other room, but they're playing up.
Right, they play in B and F sharp and some really odd keys.
Well, they play G too.
Right. I can do G just fine, but they do a lot of B and bluegrass, and I don't do bluegrass.
Well, I never had a chance to pull you aside. I've been trying to pull you aside for weeks, trying to see about getting one of these little impromptu interviews I like to do, and show off the people that come to our jams, and even the visitors. I like to pull them aside. But Virgil, how long have you been coming to the studio, Virgil?
About a year.
About a year. About a year. How did you hear about that place?
Well, I came here and listened to the music one night. Somebody was telling me about it, and a couple of years ago, and I never came back to join in until about a year ago. And there happened to be a couple empty chairs, and I thought, well, I'll sit in, so I did. I've been coming ever since.
Virgil, he's kind of got to be a staple.
Well, this is one of the most friendly jams there is. It really is, and everybody gets to play a little bit, and it's a lot of fun. So.
Now, do you go to the other jams around?
I go to Naturally Freeze because that's where my house is. And then I go to the one up in Ivanhoe, and that's a good one too. But all three are very different and unique in their own way. But this one's very friendly, and I enjoy it. I play over here whenever I can.
Now, that Virgil, he always gets a free cup of coffee. Everybody gets a free cup of coffee. When they're doing the jam. What do you think about our coffee?
Your coffee is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Thank you, Virgil.
I drink it black, so I know what coffee tastes like.
That was prompted.
A little plug for string beans, but that's okay.
But you never get anything else, do you? Occasionally you get a piece like cake. Or
no, it's just coffee. Usually I eat before I come here, and that's all I But I did have a piece of cake one time, and it was very good. But I try to stay away from sweets because I'm too fat already. But that's okay.
Well, we got good stuff here. I know Virgil likes to coffee. So.
Yes, I do.
That's what we're doing. Well, okay, so I've got you here, and you got your lap harp here, your auto harp. Well, I guess the difference between the lap harp and auto harp is the same thing. It's just what we said. The lap harp, you play it in the lap, and then the auto harp, you kind of hold it up.
Well, the auto harp used to be played like this, and
I don't know if they'll be able to see it.
Then since Maybelle Carter came along, she started playing it upright because she could use banjo picking style. And that's when they really started calling them auto harps. That was their original real name, but people started calling them lap harps because of that.
Now hold that up for real quick right here.
Okay.
Now what is this right here? What is that again?
That is an E string.
Okay, so it goes E to
C.
E to C.
But some of the strings are doubled.
Oh, okay.
On this particular one, there's different ways of setting them up, but some of them are doubled, some are just straight chromatic. But this is a diatonic auto harp.
What is that? What does that mean?
Diatonic means that the only notes on it are the ones in the scale of the key you're playing.
Okay.
On a chromatic, it has every note on there is.
Okay.
But on a diatonic, it skips the notes that you would normally play in these particular keys.
Oh, okay.
So.
And pretty much you just have to be aware of all the little.
Right. After a while, you know where they're at without looking.
Now these are what called stops?
Just chord bars.
Chord bars. Okay.
And you just push one for a chord. They're very easy to play. If you only want to chord along, you can chord along with the radio or a CD or whatever, and learn the chords, and then little by little you pick out the melody.
Now, is there an open chord where you don't use
No, it's just an awful sound. Yeah.
So you pretty much have to.
You have to push a button. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I always thought it was just an open.
No, it's there's some setups that are that way, but most of them have just a group of strings and it sound awful unless you push a chord button.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, okay. Well, I kind of like to do a little overview of the musician and also the instrument they play. A lot of people, we get pros watching this. We get semi-pros, and then we get people who just starting out who like to watch. And we got some people who just don't really like music, except it sounds good.
Yeah, some people just like to listen, and that's good.
Just like to listen.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good knowledge and good information just for people who don't.
Absolutely.
They play. Well, Virgil, you want to play a little something that you hear jams here, or?
Well, I'll just play a little bit of a song I just learned. Try to anyway. Something like that. That's a song called Silver Bells. It's an old Bob Wills tune, actually.
Oh, okay. I think I've played the Carters do that.
And probably, but it's an old song, and I don't know who originally wrote it, but a lot of people play it on the dobro.
Oh, okay.
And it's got a kind of a bell ringing sound. It sounds good on the auto harp.
Yeah, It sounds great.
And I'm still working on it, but I don't have it down pat.
Well,
but
yeah.
it's coming close.
I don't think that I could pick up auto harp for 30 years. I don't think I
Yes,
could do it.
well, they're easier than they look. I don't like to tell people that because then everybody will be playing one. But
Well, now I know you don't make that much, do you?
no. No, this is made by Buck Lumbard in Traverse City, Michigan. There's probably 30 or 40 auto harp makers all over the country that make them, custom make them. And I like Buck's auto harps, and there's a fellow up in Christiansburg that makes them as well, and several other people. But this is just who I happen to have.
So you can find them on Amazon or something.
Oh, Amazon, eBay, you can find them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And of course, you can come here to Galax, and you can ask anybody around at these jams, and they'll tell you what about auto harp or any kind of instrument you're looking for.
Right.
We got Mars here, Mars Fiddle, and I know he sells
auto harps.
Auto harps and auto harp accessories.
And he knows everybody that plays them in the area, and he can suggest someone for lessons if you want, or there's you can go to competitions and at the fiddlers conventions, and you'll see auto harp players. I play at every one I can. Yeah, I don't always do well, but I played at Sparta last weekend, and a couple weeks before that I played at Elk Creek and Mount Airy. We got
probably 50 per summer, and then there's the big one.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Then we got Ivanhoe coming up this weekend, and then we got 2 weeks later is Galax. That's the big one.
Yeah.
And then a week after that is Freeze, and they just go on and on. There's plenty of them, so. And they're always a lot of fun anyway. Really enjoy it.
They are. And this year I'm probably going to plan on getting that out and recording some video.
Good.
See if I can get some more people involved with the coffee shop, showing some jam sessions.
Oh, absolutely. We have a lot of fun here, and everybody has a lot of fun, and it's no pressure, and if you make a mistake, nobody's going to beat you up, so it's just a fun place to come to. And we really appreciate String Beans putting up with us and providing for us, giving us a stage to play on, and something for Tuesday night. And of course, the coffee and tea here, the tea's supposed to be wonderful. I'm not a tea drinker, but unbelievable tea, but love their coffee.
So now let me ask you this real quick before we leave. In some of the old previous videos, even tonight's videos, we got kids here. Got a kid, he's probably 12 maybe? No,
I would say 11 or 12.
11 or 12 years old. What do you think about playing with the young kids there?
I love it. I think it's absolutely wonderful that these young kids, and some of them are awesome musicians, and
especially like Charlie and Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
I featured them on some videos.
Charlie's going to be one of the best clawhammer banjo players in a couple of years. You know, he's really coming along, and Brandon's good, and the fellow I'd never met before that's here tonight.
Yeah, they get to meet him.
He's a good mandolin player from what I heard. So it's good that young kids are keeping the old music going, and all of us won't be around forever, and if they keep it going, it'll just continue on. We like that. We always like to play with young people.
Yeah. Matter of fact, there's a lot of times where they just say, they encourage it, really.
Oh, we absolutely do.
They encourage it. Young kid comes like, can I play?
Yeah, the fellow tonight didn't really want to, I don't think, but when they're willing to play and want to step up and play, we love for them to do that. And give them every opportunity they can.
Oh, he'll be a big surprise. He'll be on YouTube for a while. His mom and dad's got your URL, so they'll see him on there.
Good.
They'll see him on there.
Well, at least he was sort of on stage, so that's wonderful.
Well, Virgil, we appreciate it, and I appreciate you sitting out the time and doing a little interview with me.
Well, I was glad to do it, and we appreciate, like I said, we appreciate String Beans giving us the opportunity to do this. That's very generous of them.
Well, thank you all, and we appreciate y'all watching, and continue watching us on YouTube, and of course you'll see Virgil and all the rest of the guys, and I try to get as much movement with the camera as I can, areas, except for Dewey back there. He don't much like one.
He's a little bashful.
Yeah, one near. He don't much like one near him, much less on him. But you'll get a good variety. Sometimes you'll get a different viewpoint of where everybody is. So if you don't see the Virgil, you'll hear him.
Yeah, usually if I'm not in front of the camera, I'm where the camera picks up the sound.
So yeah, and then probably his back or something like that. So,
yeah.
He's been in several of them, a lot of them throughout the years.
Oh yeah.
So you hear it quite a bit. So anyway, like I said, we appreciate you watching. We appreciate Virgil coming in. And, Virgil, anything you want to say? You want to plug before?
No, not really. I'd just like to again thank String Beans for giving us the opportunity, and I encourage anybody that can keep old time music going to do the best they can to do that, or at least come out and listen and support us, and we'll keep playing as long as you keep listening.
Well, we appreciate that.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.